Okay, here we go. I am here playing UFO 50 on a wonderful Friday evening as I am recovering from the horrible malady of sleeping weird and pulling a muscle in my neck and then fighting with a headache off and on all day. Blah, blah, I say. So I am here, adequately dosed up on ibuprofen and playing just some chill, air quotes, UFO 50 because I can. Um, I did finally try the last game a little while ago, just this afternoon when I was relapsing from my headache, and I had a good time with it. But as you could see, I didn't make a lot of progress. I won a single mission. Um, but what do I want to start with? Um, you know what? I'm gonna play Rakshasa. I forget if I've played this on stream or not. I forget. Um, but somebody stop me if I played this on stream. But even death won't stop Jangi, from avenging the destruction of his village by demons. Um, so I'm trying to think of how to describe this game. Um, and I've never played. No, that's not true. I've played a little bit of Ghouls and Ghosts actually via NSO because I was curious to see, is this game as brutally difficult as it's rumored to be? Yes, it is. And I feel like this game is similar in its control style. It's very stiffly controlling, but in a very deliberate way. And it feels more fair than Super Ghouls and Ghosts did. But it's still pretty tough and quite punishing if you die. Why are certain games different colors? So if the cartridge is gold, it means I've beaten the game. If the cartridge is red, it's called a cherry cartridge, and it means I've cleared the game with some extra condition, like clearing it 100% or with a perfect score, or something like that. So I'm wanting to go back and get more golds. I want the cherry on Mooncat, but I need to find the last egg. Anyway, I'm gonna play some Rakshasa. A Rakshasa sequel is planned in which the player will be able to reincarnate as various animals. What was that game? Altered Beast or something, where you could turn into different animals? A quiet night in Zira Valley, much like any other. It was close to midnight when they arrived. I like that little white creature beneath the moon. It looks so gooby. Demons of hell! They set fire to the village and slaughtered its inhabitants. The village chief, Jangi, fought them off with all his might, but ultimately suffered a mortal blow. This is the end. And that's it. You're heckin' dead. You only remember seeing the Onion driving a golf game. All right. So we're a spirit. You can see our corpse on the ground. There's like an enemy, and then a fragment of my soul, I guess. Yoink. And now I live. A very short game, isn't it? I did put some reps into this, but I haven't played it in a while. So I've basically forgotten everything. So forgive me if I do something particularly embarrassing. But, I mean, that's why you're watching me, right? To see me embarrass myself. No, to see me do something cool. I can't look at chat too much for this. My nose is itchy, ugh. Because you are quite fragile. And I mentioned this game being a bit like Ghosts and Goblins or Super Ghouls and Ghosts. However, unlike that game, we don't even have the good grace of being stripped to our underwear when we take a hit. We just die immediately. With an exception, which well, I'm sure we'll see inevitably very soon. because this game is tough. I don't even need these coins. I'm probably gonna get hit by somebody off screen. But I'm a greedy slob. And I like number go up. Oh, what's that you found, friend? I'm gonna take fire. Okay, goodbye. I was really hoping to no-hit that. So my little eggy friend, I'm gonna pause. My little eggy friend will let me eat a hit, and then they will leave. It is a flying eyeball on my side, yeah. And yeah, I likewise appreciate the design choice coming from somewhere other than America, Fantasy Europe, or Japan. You know, you get a little variety. A Rakshasa is a thing. Something related to a corpse, but I don't remember exactly what. How gutsy am I feeling? I'm not very gutsy right now, actually. I'm just trying to live right now. No. Heck, the monkey fell on me. So no, I'm dead. However, I can recollect these fragments of my soul. And I live again. And thankfully the screen is cleared of enemies because heck, those insect nests, I don't know what they are. Unfortunately now I'm reduced to my basic weapon, which is very weak and terrible. You monkeys down there, I swear to God. Thankfully there's another egg for me. Heck these, oh! I hate these insects. You can't hit them. Why can I not simply whack them with my scepter, my orb? Here's a little secret. That erases one of my deaths. No, these pickups I'm finding, I've found them, I've discovered them through previous attempts at playing this game. And one way you discover them, like those spots you move over that make coins appear, is your little one-eyed dragon friend that hatches from the egg will hover over a spot with the secret in it with a little exclamation mark. So if you spotted it doing that earlier, that's what it's indicating. You don't need it to get those secrets. You just have to stand in the spot. But that's how I know they're there. So what does erasing a death do for me? Every time I die, my soul splits into more fragments, and there are more enemies on the screen. And if I collide with an enemy on that screen in my spiritual form, I'm dead, period, game over, no second chances. Back to the title screen for me, that bridge broke and I'm sad. So erasing one of those deaths means that I don't have to contend with as many enemies when I attempt to respawn. Because every time I die and my soul splits into more fragments, there's another enemy to go with it. Which means it gets harder and harder to stay alive. Oh, golden frogs. They give me points. I don't really know what points do, but I mean, don't you like number go up? Oh, I made a cloud spawn above me, and now it's gonna periodically try and lightning me. Oh, there it goes. Points. And now here's like some long-lost relative of Wario and Waluigi. Oh, I forgot he could keep running. I thought he would stop in the middle. Oh, that's miserable. My power-up. My fire stick. Oh, I don't want to do this with the basic attack. Wah. end me. Don't end me. Don't end me. I want to get to stage 2. If you're feeling really gutsy, right after you pick up a fragment of your soul, you do have iframes. You can chain them together and avoid being hit by monsters, but it's quite tough. Oh, there he goes. Have a good night, Money. Don't burn out your laptop. Those things are expensive. High five. It's gone. Rakshasa are a race of usually malevolent beings prominently featured in Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, I'm not sure how you say that, I'm not familiar with that, and folk Islam, so this is Wikipedia. I knew, I've heard the term before actually from a Vocaloid song, as gooby as that sounds. But thank you, Hatsune Miku, for teaching me about culture. Heck, these frogs, oh... Oh, those froggies are miserable. They take so long to kill with the basic weapon. Clinging to life. I've yet to make it past stage 2, by the way. Oh, I think there's more enemies the more you die. Oh yeah, oh there's, like, in the living world now, there's more enemies, like the flames from the torches. Heck my life, heck my death. Help, 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 help. Haha. Clinging desperately to life, give me fire. I hate, oh, these frogs are the worst things. End me. Don't actually end me. Oh, there I go. Let me take a sip of water. As you can see, I've made several attempts that were a little more successful, but I still have not kicked Tau and Teaspoon off the high scoreboards. I got my initial wish. I don't want it. Take it back. Lots of murder. Did a cat play this game? Yeah, it's actually Onyx walking on the keyboard this whole time. I've just been fronting for him. That's what I tell him. He likes to pretend he's playing. That's why he's bapping the screen so much. This has been an interesting game to try and get accustomed to because it, like, the first time I tried it, maybe I didn't spend enough time with it. Just because, as you can see, it's quite punishing. Uh-oh, I need to kill this first. I don't know if you can tell by watching, but the controls are deliberately quite stiff. Like my jump momentum is quite stiff. You can't dash or anything. Your attack directions are very limited. So I can only attack directly in front of me or on a diagonal upwards. I can only attack downwards if I jump. Which I wish I could attack diagonally downwards when I'm standing on a ledge, but unfortunately it is not the case. So you have to be very precise and very careful. Many games in UFO 50 teach you that every life is precious. There we go, that's much cooler. You're flashing back to Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine while all the top scores are DRRs and Dr. R. I wish I was better at that game. But oh, no, I'm not. I've always been hot garbo at Puyo. Sure, I'll take extra time. High-level Puyo is really fun to watch. Just at the speed at people set up those combos and chains is outrageous. And that, like, just the complexity going on. But even though I understand the theory, the execution, no, my brain just locks up. No. Wait, what sounded sarcastic? Me? Killed by B. B is enemy in many games. B, friend in real life, but in video games, worst nightmare. I'm looking directly at you, Donkey Kong Country series. I'm making eye contact with you. It's getting kind of weird, honestly. Welcome, welcome, Rin. I hope I'm reading your name right. I can't look too closely at chat right now because I will get obliterated by more insects. Whomster, even worse than the zingers and their ilk in the Donkey Kong Country series, which is a very, very high bar to cross. No. Perfect. Excellent. I love it when I get a name right. as Kapotiko can attest. Onyx stressing. Oh. The run sprite. in this game, I think it's charming. there's another game in this collection, Vanger, I think it's called. It's very Metroid-esque, but the protagonist also has a similar, like, very rigid upwards body posture. That kind of makes me laugh when I see it in a charming way. It reminds me a little bit, like, it's not so much the posture, but like the deliberation of it. Reminds me of like the Belmont strut from old Castlevania. You know what I mean? Whoa. No. Oh, goodbye, little friend. It was nice knowing you. Plot twist, you intentionally taught me to say your name wrong. You would. It's like he's digging into my primordial fear of getting people's names wrong. Well, I wouldn't say primordial, but I certainly feel deeply embarrassed whenever it happens. Can you go away, Indian Krakow? Cultural exchange, Krakow. Now I've lost my cool fire powers, and I'm gonna take forever to get rid of Waluigi here. Whoa. Oh, that's my worst trait is I always get impatient. Boy, maybe someday I'll be good at shmups with all this dodging I'm doing. I don't remember if I've shown the shmup in this collection. Well, there's two shmups off the top of my head. I'm not counting the Campanella series because they're a different thing altogether. But one of them I took a long time to get through the first level of, but I got there and it helped me appreciate shmups more. But the other one, I'm flat out hot garbo at. Maybe someday. Every game in this collection is secretly a shmup. You know what? You're not wrong. In a way, you're not wrong. Also, hello, Nox. I hope you're doing well. Not a name you were expecting, but if the cloud fits. Well, I should be calling Krakow Dreamlandian whatever that cloud enemy is called, but I don't know, alas. Oh boy, there's too many skulls in hell. Can you go somewhere else? Can you be damned on another screen, please? Uh-oh, there I go. Are you also a fan of this collection, Rin? I'm gonna try again. I hope folks don't mind, but as I recuperate from my headache, my grievous wounds, it's not a wound really, I just pulled a muscle, slept weird. I'm just chilling and kind of doing whatever, so I hope folks are cool with that. Hello, friend. I really shouldn't be worrying about picking up the shiny things. As satisfying as it is to get on the high scoreboard, if I want to get my reps in and get better at this game, I should just focus on living. And the cherry's never anything as mundane as, like, you know, get X score or whatever. Another UFO 50 fan, excellent. I'm enraptured with this collection. If anyone is a retro game fan, I would strongly recommend it, or just a fan of game design in general. I've already waxed poetic plenty on how much I enjoy the design sensibilities in UFO 50, but I could continue to do so. I do want to make a tier list at some point, but I don't think it's going to be a traditional, like, I've said this before, but like an S, A, B, etc. ranking, because that's too prosaic. And I don't think I could really fairly categorize some games that way. Because some I think I enjoy more than others, just because there's some genres that I enjoy more than others. For example, go away. A game in this collection is called Fist Hell, and it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up, very much like Final Fight or Streets of Rage. And I have very little experience with that particular genre of game. Aside from, I think I even talked about this last stream, playing like a little bit of Final Fight when I was in elementary school, and that's it. So because I have such little experience with the genre, I'm not very good at it. I've made it to the second stage in Fist Hell. Which, you know, I'll get there eventually, but I'm not rushing to get back to, well, I'm not fixated on it. Heck, should have saved the egg, like the other games. Just because it's not my preferred genre. I still think it's well made, and it's cool. I'm just not the best at beat 'em up, so I don't know if I could rank it fairly against other games in the collection. Same with Star Waspier, which is one of the two shmups I mentioned. It's a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up, and I'm particularly awful with those because I've barely played any. And my brain is not good at keeping track of all the bullets. I just kind of glaze over them. Bad habit, like I get distracted and then you're toast. So it's another game I don't feel like I could rank fairly necessarily because I'm not great at it. Recovering from an accidental nap. Oh no. The sort where you wake up feeling worse than... Oh, I wanted the fire. That's fine. That's fine. It's not fine. I didn't even need those frogs. I told myself I wasn't gonna worry about score. Rip. Success first, showboating high, score second. I likewise can't stop thinking about UFO 50. It's so good. There's so much depth to it. I really can't wreck it enough. If your gaming background is similar to mine, or you enjoy game design, there's a lot of really cool ideas in here. And it really rewards patience and experimentation and exploration in a way that I wish more games did. Trying to ignore the treasure. Ignoring the treasure is painful. It hurts. Oh baby, it hurts. Oh, that hurts in a different way. I had to get it anyway. I have to. I have to. okay, the coins I can ignore, but everything else, it's just... Can't leave a high five just sitting there. It is kind of weird that it's not on the Switch or anything, really, except... Okay, that plant needs to stop. I could jump over it, but because the jump is so stiff, I'm too cowardly. Yeah, it's weird that it's not on anything else except for PC. Particularly the Switch. I think it's just a natural fit for the Switch. I mean, the nice thing is I believe, like, the system requirements for it are really low, so you can have a potato of a machine and run this. I don't know how good it feels to play with a keyboard, because I use a controller myself. I'm sure you can do that too, and it'll be reasonably comfortable. I really shouldn't have done that, because I haven't shown this off yet, but... Well... Sure, I'll summon Kracko. I don't know why. I don't really know why I want to summon Kracko, but he's here. As far as I can tell from what I've observed, there's no instant death pits in this game, which is great, because the jump physics, again, as you can see, are quite stiff. Versus the little time I spent with oh no, monkey, super ghouls and ghosts, goblins, ghouls, gag, where it would be easy to flub a jump into a pit or an enemy. That was a string of sounds I just made. The devs said they are working on console ports. Great, okay. I was concerned that they weren't. Because I know people that have been waiting for it to be on console. I wonder if this creature has a canonical name. I like it, whatever it is. Ugh. I can't not get rid of this nest. I've tried to ignore it at least once. I'm sure I could probably get away with it, but if you ignore it, then they just come at you from below when you cross the bridge here. And since you can't really reliably attack downwards, they're even more of a pain. Don't do it. This is definitely on your list. Good. Big wreck. You definitely do have to be patient with it. Like, it's obtuse in a lot of ways, but in a way that I enjoy. Of course, I'm too tall to hit that creature. Now I'm boxed in. Oh, speared. Pain. No. Yeah, you better run. Keep going. If you're wondering why I keep picking the fire power-up, I've found through experimentation that it seems to be the most damaging one. The purple one has light homing capabilities, and the other one has a spread shot effect, but this one seems to do the most damage by far. And really, you just want things out of your face as fast as possible. Although the purple thing is good for those insects now that I think about it. Heck, these frogs, they take too many hits, even with my fire. And they can reach with their tongues. I hate everything. Everything that is a frog in this cave. Yes, there's a secret down here. It's not really worth it. Because it's just loot. And I'm not trying to do the showboating high score. Something about this reminds me going into the jars in Mario 2. Except I'm not being haunted by Phanto everywhere. My extra hit makes you think of the Ahriman enemies from Final Fantasy. You know what? Yeah, actually. Nope. I'm just gonna leave that. Yeah, I think there was another Ahriman egg fella around here. I missed him. He was on an earlier screen. I forgot about him. Or maybe he's up ahead? Oh wait, he's up ahead. He's on that ledge, I think. He's up there. After this little cave-in. Ugh. Yes! I knew I wasn't crazy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Here's Owl Oni. I don't know why it like shows you its butt when it dies, but there it goes. I'm scared I'm gonna get speared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, I need an enemy to step on a switch. I'm stuck. Secrets? 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 No secrets? Really? No secrets. Wasted opportunity. Nope, not worth it. Not worth it. By the way, this is as far as I've ever gotten. Aw, heck. Well, no, I couldn't jump over it. Oh, goodbye, friends. Nope. Oh, what is this? You know what? Maybe the perp wasn't a bad choice. I've never seen this boss before. I've never made it past that corridor. Oh, great. My power. Gone. I'm so weak. I'm so frail. Why am I left with only this piddly little magic ability? I mean, look at Jongi. He's got guns. I think I should be able to just throttle the Cobra. Did I do it? Was that just a mid-boss? Oh. Hello. Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Whoa, no, I caught my foot on it. Oh, where's the button to do a sweet kickflip? You know, there I go. Like Snake off a missile. From behind D. Ouch. I'm gonna take a sip of your water. Wah, wah. That was cool, though. I actually just hydrated, surprise, but I'll do it again for you. And I'll fix my posture. There we go. I think it was pretty good, though. That's a tough game. You know what? I want to try one more time because that's the furthest I've ever gotten. That was cool. I have another kitty cat coming to give me a blessing. Wonderful. Oh, I was thinking the other day about I forget if I've talked about this on stream before, so forgive me if this is redundant. But about how difficulty in games feels so subjective based on the era of gaming you grew up in. I know it's easy to think of games being too easy and handholdy these days. If you grew up with super difficult retro games and had the time to work on them. You know, because like that's all you had basically. You suffered. You know, you got good or you had nothing else to play. Um, so you kind of take for granted a lot of the design decisions that make some of these games so difficult, that you wouldn't find today just because from a quality of life perspective they're not fun to contend with, like limited continues. Like there's no need for that kind of system in a lot of games these days. Like it's not fun to deal with, and it wastes the player's time. And especially when in this day and age, when it's easy for people to get a different game if they're not having a good time, you really have to give the player a good reason to keep trying, right? And if a game isn't respecting my time, then I can easily get my pause on something else versus, you know, when you're stuck with whatever your parents buy you. And I was thinking specifically about the Donkey Kong Country series, which I should have tried getting the purple thing. I was yammering, whatever, on the Donkey Kong Country series because I played those games when I was in elementary school. And because I was accustomed to them, even though they're objectively very difficult games, I never really thought of them as difficult. I'm not saying that as a flex because I had nothing to compare them to. That's what I had. You know, again, you had what your parents bought for you. So you got good. Or suffered. Good thing I didn't break the egg up above. I knew this was gonna happen. Anyway, I feel like I was going a more eloquent place with that, but then I took a hit and everything is gone now, so But it's interesting just, I don't know, thinking about how game design has evolved and how to balance a satisfying challenge with, you know, not wasting a player's time. No. Still hurts me to leave those, but I just want to live. Speedrun. Speedrun. My conversation skills took a hit. My pride, everything. No. The spear fellows are awful. I swear the spears are like just long enough to be like not impossible to dodge with the stiff jump physics, but very difficult. Enough to get on my nerves. I say that positively. I do enjoy this game, but it really took a while for it to click. And I definitely had to spend some time with it to appreciate what it was going for. So what I've been trying to do with all the games in this collection is try to appreciate what they're going for. Especially games in genres that I don't typically play. Oh, why didn't I break that bomb? Like side-scrolling beat-em-ups. And this... Because I never owned Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins. So I'm not accustomed to games that play quite like this. But it's been a fun exercise in learning something new. I don't believe you can duck their spear. Maybe you can. I don't remember now. Maybe you can. I wish you could duck the tongues from these guys, though. Ugh. On the positive side, I didn't have any power-ups to lose. Okay. Well, why don't I take a little break from Rakshasa? Let's see. What should I play next? I guess while I'm here, another one that I haven't showed off is Caramel Caramel, one of the shmups. Melon got a new camera and is going on a galactic adventure to try it out. So we can take photos. I've not beaten the game, as you can see. The camera ability was lifted from one of Chun's cancelled projects, a side-scroller called Photomom. Chun being one of the in-universe developers, as UFO 50 has its own self-contained lore. Let's check out the prologue. On the second moon of Juniper. Hey, what's the rush, Melon? I don't know if I should read this. I should let chat read it, because I'm just gonna plow into something. Hey, Pleuron, I'm heading out on a galactic adventure. I got this new camera and I'm itching to try it out on all kinds of things. Wow, that sure sounds like a lot of fun, Melon. Eggs, eggs, look at the eggs, eggs. I missed a photo of the egg. First off is Snack Planet, then Ghost Planet, and finally Dino Planet. I've only ever made it to Ghost Planet. I'm a failure as a melon. Oh boy, I have always wanted to see Snack Planet. The eyes down the bottom left. If you can keep up, you are welcome to join me. Why are we shooting these poor birds? Egg. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you get anything for a high score in the prologue. It's only the second time I've ever done it. What else do you do with birds? Doesn't matter, they're not real. Let me take a sip of water. Now, this is a hard game. I'm not well versed in shmups because I've barely played them. But this kind of helped me realize that I always felt like, oh, shmups are something that you're inherently good at. So because I'm not good at them right away, I'll never be good at them. But then I realized, and I know this is such a basic thing. Like, oh, it's not about, you know, first trying everything and magically knowing how to dodge. It's about memorization. You play through it over and over again until you learn where all the obstacles are. Like that. I used to get hit by those tennis balls a lot. I guess I just assumed that, oh, you know, you're either good at shmups or you're not. That said, it's still not really a genre that I've dabbled much in because I'm not a very patient person, as you may have noticed. And auto-scrollers in particular always kind of drove me up the wall. Because if you fail, then you have to wait to get back to where you failed again. And I just want to get back to the obstacle at my own speed. Anyway, enough about me. This music is ballin'. Oh, that's not ballin'. That's okay. And they had to make the music good to make you want to keep trying. Oh, I'm back here. And that's only because I had gotten a 1-up. I mean, what did that do for me, really? I mean, even my score's gone. Get out of here, tennis ball fish. Nope. It's totally a giant cookie with a bite in it. I mean, this is Snack Planet, right? I want to eat that broccoli back there. I know you're all probably craving the donut, and the donut does look good, but... broccoli. Said probably nobody else ever, but broccoli rules. Okay, just gotta prepare it right. Yeah, see? The consensus. Oh, it's a cookie. It's a cookie. You're not, you've played a lot of shmups as a kid, so you find them nostalgic, huh? Hey, I do recall you mentioning that the Gradius correction. Gradius, see, I've heard it said both ways depending on where you are. But you're thinking of it because Gradius 3 in particular is nostalgic. Good soundtracks. I don't recall who composed them off the top of my head. I think the first time I heard Gradius music was remixed in DDR. Chinese broccoli, like with the kind of thinner stems, I think. Man, I want stir fry now. With a bunch of steamed vegetables. A bit of crispness to them. Oh, no, it was boneheaded. So that red one I discovered through trial and error. If you photograph it with your camera, it'll turn into a wrench, which will repair you if you've eaten a hit. If you shoot it with a bullet, then you get nothing. Whoa. Yeah. If you take too long to defeat that thing, I believe it just flies away. Now we're all craving Chinese food. What have I done? No, I didn't have supper, but I was very hungry. Now I am. I don't know if it'd be good to like make stir fry at midnight though. I bought some pork for cheap earlier in the week. I was gonna use to make stir fry, but I wound up just chopping it up and stashing it in the freezer for later because I was too tired. Aw, here we go. Guess what? Peg! Look at it. I was looking at it. Oh, scary. No, I saw that coming a million miles away. Peg. I've only beaten that boss once, so, you know, temper your expectations. Although after I beat that boss, I did make some pretty good progress, astoundingly. And then I perished spectacularly, and I hadn't picked it back up since. Anyone else remember the time Casper the Friendly Ghost was turned into an egg in that one movie? What now? Mostly what I remember from Casper is that I used to have this VHS tape that was like a collection of classic cartoons of varying quality. And there are a couple Casper cartoons on there. And the one with the fox where he befriends the fox, how dare you? I don't even know if the cartoon itself holds up, but just conceptually, how dare you? I mean, it's not as hecked up as the one cartoon, I forget what studio did it, with the birds where like a little boy kills a baby bird and they all have an elaborate bird funeral for it, except that it turns out the bird wasn't really dead. But like, it was still pretty harrowing. There were a lot of harrowing cartoons on those tapes now that I think about it. What the heck, animators from 1950 whatever. Casper the Friendly Yolk. I look over at chat for that. Outrageous. Maury, why don't you take the bottom path? Because I usually take the top path and I'm a coward. I said I had my epiphany about shmups being about memorization. This is the path I've memorized. I need to coast in my mediocrity. Oh, that wasn't a good use of my camera. I hope you're all enjoying this music, by the way. Oh, why did I do that? Why do I do anything, really? What I gotta do, wow, is back up when it's, when I don't have any battery left in my camera. And then zoom once I do, go in for the kill while it's immobile. But of course I get too impatient. Hooray. I mean, fat lot of good that's gonna do me. I'm just chaining one-ups at this point. But I still have to restart at the beginning if I collide with something. So what good does it do me, really? Oh, why did I do that? Press some buttons. If I was smart, I would use my camera to take a photo of the fellows on the ceiling and it would fall on the ones on the grounds, but I didn't. Ooh. I don't know if I get more hits than if I get in close, but I want to pretend that I do. You know, because you can only have so many bullets on the screen at a time, right? Oh no, jelly beans! Jelly beans! I've been jelly beans. Egg with jelly beans, classic breakfast. Someone's probably done it somewhere. I don't want to think about it. Why have all my streams lately been making me hungry? You know, maybe, Maury, you should like, eat supper. Hard to have an appetite when you had a headache for most of the day. I did get out for a nice walk. It was beautiful out today. But it was only about like 15-20 minutes because my head started hurting again. Which is when I realized I think I need to stall stream. Lest I spend the whole time groaning in agony. I was thinking of Harvest Moon 64, which is my original intent. But then I thought I don't want to risk playing that while I have a headache and having to keep track of whatever it is I'm doing on my farm. I just don't think that would have been a good time. Get in there, get in there. Get out of there. Oh, what have I done? Mistakes were made. You don't know how I'm parsing which projectiles are bad and which are points. Practice. I tend to have a lot of that sort of problem when I've played shmups in the past. Granted, I've not. But I really thought that said your mom at the top for a second. UFO mom. I'm gonna go back to the library and swap games. Let me take another sippy here. I'm missing some good chat, apparently. So hang on, I need to turn my fan up. There we go. Okay. I guess since I mentioned it, because I'm just like playing whatever. That big caramel face would be a perfect Discord avatar material. I mean, it's right there for you to use, Kapotoko. Why don't I try Fist Help? and you can see how miserably awful I am at this type of game. The city has a zombie problem, and the mayor can't be trusted to fix it. Time to grab your friends and fight. I mean, granted, I haven't spent very much time with Fistel, and I need to spend more time with it, like right now, because I'm not great at this kind of game. So you can dodge, you can run, you can spin attack, but I've found that connecting it will drain a little of your health, which I think was a mechanic, and like that final fight did that too. Yeah, I seem to recall that Hagar had like a what do you call that move? Like the big spinning attack. You know the one I mean. I think that drains your health if it connects. Survived 9 waves of the gym. That hasn't happened yet. I made it to the gym once. Our first game to depict blood. I feel like another one before that depicted blood, but I forget which one. Jay's mom was kidnapped by zombies while she was campaigning for mayor. Specs Spangler, the current mayor, gave a press conference. He said he would do everything in his power to defeat the monsters. It kind of looks a little bit like Chief Iron, speaking of zombies. But Jay had heard empty promises before. He decided to call his friends. We'll get Mom back ourselves. Double Dragon 2 let you spin as much as you liked. Unfortunately, the economy in... where does Final Fight take place? Chicago? I don't remember. Whatever, it's tough. It's tough up there. The pollution's terrible, drains your health. A spinning lariat, that's the one. That's the move. Anyway, so we got Jay, Quiet Power. We got Kat, the track star. We got Victor, the brash boxer. And then Amy, the party queen, who is ripped. Look at her. Oh, I'm gonna be the ripped girl. She's the only one I've made it to the gym with. Oh, sorry, you were just a person. I got excited. That's why she's the party queen. That's her party trick. She just punches people randomly. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue your mom, the mayoral candidate? No. Come on, dog. Give me the stick. There we go. Yeah, she's also really good at throwing things, which rules. Oh, I guess I can't run while I'm holding a trash can. I feel like she should be able to out of all the characters. Hey. Uh-oh, look out. No, my dog. So you can see using that spinning lariat does drain my health. Ow. What does that say back there? Scud? Who is Scud? What is Scud? Oh, what? Excuse me? You can't just explode. Can I pick up this dead body? No, brokenhearted. Campanella. It's so squishy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, that's not... Oh. Oh, I deserve that. Oh, I absolutely deserve that. Oh, I didn't... Oh, I wanted the gold watch, and I got run over by a car. What have I done? Oh, that wasn't really a good... Oh! No, Final Fight is not a shmup. It is a side-scrolling. It's a beat 'em up. I don't know if they have a shorter, catchier name than that. I just hear them called side-scrolling beat 'em ups. Oh, yeah, what UFO Abduction said that characters from Street Fighter have appeared in, characters from Final Fight have appeared in Street Fighter. I think a lot of Capcom games like cheekily share universes. I even in Mega Man 9, in the opening cutscene, the news reporter that's reporting on totally not Wily and all the robots going rampant is Chun-Li. Uh-oh. No, dodge! That wasn't a dog. I think my problem is when I want to get away from something quick, I instinctively try to run away, but that's too slow. You need to actively dodge, which is up and down instead. I gotta learn that habit instead of running. Someday. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is fun that the zombies are punching rather than biting me, huh? Everybody's ripped in this universe, I guess. Like, even the zombies. This is one of the games in the collection that I feel like is enhanced if you have someone to play with. There's a few in here that I think would probably really benefit from getting to enjoy the co-op features. The co-op's all local only, which I get. And I know Steam has remote play together, but I don't know how well that runs, and I feel like any latency would kind of hinder the effect. Then again, I did say this would run, like the system requirements aren't that great, so probably make it work. I don't know. I'd have to figure out remote play together though. That's work. That's scary. Num. I think so. I think that's the one she's from. Maybe? Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Ow, jeez. I'm still not in the habit of dodging like this. I'm still trying to run instead. Ow. But it'd be great if I could actually get to the end of the stage so I could spend this money on something. 17 whole dollar. Oh. No, I don't know why they were like chicken ladies throwing... What are they throwing at me? Beer bottles? Axes? At least they don't explode. Stop. Pizza! No, no, I can live if I can only get the pizza. No, you tripped me. Yeah, Terry Bogard is Fatal Fury, the SNK series, which I've never played, but I've heard as far as like fighting games go, like the single player is extremely difficult. I mean, fighting games aren't a genre known for being easily accessible. For pick up and play anyway, but I know the SNK, like their output is notoriously tough as far as fighting games go. But anyway, that's all hearsay. As again, it's not a genre I've dabbled much in. I feel like maybe fighting games have a lot more appeal if you're someone that grew up in like with arcades around you, or otherwise had people to regularly play with. But as I've only very rarely encountered arcades in the past. Certainly not really during my formative gamer years. And I never owned any fighting games beyond the Smash Bros. Series, but traditional fighting games. Not till like we had Soul Calibur 4, but you know I was in the modern era. But nothing like Street Fighter 2 or anything like that. Mortal Kombat. Campanella, no, look out! Oh, what? I was on the sidewalk. Great. Well, I'm going to die spectacularly from something. I don't know what yet. Place your bets. Molotov cocktail, chicken lady. Maybe the trick here is to just be aggressive. And just dive in before they can do anything to you. Oh, jeez. Knock me into the fire. No. No. Oh. Oh, crashed and burned. Crashed and burned. Singular. Harrowing. They're all leaking. Soul Calibur mentioned. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at Soul Calibur. I've never been very good at fighting games, but... This game reminds you of the recent Ninja Turtles beat 'em up. Fun, but you never finished it. What was the recent one? I can't remember the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I know what you're talking about. Ugh, needed another sip. Hard fighting game bosses are sometimes called SNK bosses for a reason. Shredder's Avenge, thank you. What do I want to play? And, you know, if there's any games that folks in chat are curious about, you can let me know. Boogie, you asked about, I think, this one, didn't you? Valbrace? Oh, posture check. Let me do that. Thank you. Ugh. It is a little confusing, isn't it? Two urban combat franchises with the initials FF. Onion Delivery, oh baby. This time I'm gonna get past day 4. Onion Delivery is one of those games where it hurts me, but in a way that I find deeply compelling. Hi, Woogie. I don't know if that is Woogie from Quibble Race, but I don't know why it wouldn't be Woogie. The devs love their shared universe, and I love that for them. Let's see if I can do better than my last aborted attempts. I still haven't memorized the city. Will I ever memorize the city? I think this is near the Dead End Church. Maybe. Oh. Sorry. Anyway, as I've said before, I think that the trick to being good at this game is probably to memorize where everything is, like just the city's layout. But I haven't done that. That would require, I think, a lot of deliberation on my part. Where the heck is the slime factory? This way. And of course the slime factory would be in the place with all the slime. Oh, that's... Don't go in the soup. Okay, ooh, careful, those explode. Okay, so, ooh. Oh, why would you put that there? That's mean. That's mean. I've definitely driven directly into that before. Bola Cola. Oh. I lived. You wish Woogie was in Hyper Contender as a playable character. You know what? Me too. A horde of zombies appeared last night. Wait. What's with the zombies? I'm playing Resident Evil even when I'm not playing Resident Evil. Hello, can I help you? Oh, I guess they just kind of slow you down. I mean, yeah, I don't know what a herd of zombies is really gonna do to my car. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to tempt fate. Ooh. Whee! Oops, whoopsie. Whoops. Gotta get the meats. Oopsie. Oops. Savage Sin Incorporated? What kind of company is that? How do I invest? Sorry. Well, that tells me nothing. It's just an empty parking lot. Huh? Oh no! Oh! Whoops. Oh, I hope insurance covers that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sometimes I get really distracted by the billboards in this game, but some of them are just really funny to me. Whoops. Turned too soon. There's one that just says smell with a question mark. Can you let go of my car? Oh, not the onion, baby. I want an anime that explores all the shared worlds of UFO 52. And Woogie has to be a principal character. Oh, I hate the onion baby. Well, I mean, I guess he's looking for his baby. I don't know. But it's like a big onion baby looking for a littler onion baby. No. Oh no. I missed my turn, but I really need to recover health. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. There I go. Sorry, Woogie. Ooh. F. For Funyun. The onion, I think, is the worst one. Oh no, it's the church. Every time. I always forget the dead end there. But I really don't like the onion because if you accidentally drive into a dead end, it's really hard to avoid it. Sorry. I greatly appreciate that the cars do kind of try and get out of your way, which is very smart for them. And very convenient for me. Whoops, careful. Don't do that. And I agree, this game's music is an incredible earworm. Which I think is part of the reason why I enjoy it so much and why I let it continue to hurt me. Freedom! Nope. We'll be right back. You know, I got the rain one before, and oddly, it made me grateful to get it, because the rain one helped me understand that it really pays to be a better driver, and to take the time to try and drive safe instead of driving around at top speed like a maniac. As easy as it is to do, and as fun as it is to do, and as often as I find myself doing it anyway. Because when you drive like a maniac, you bonk into things, you get turned around, you make a lot of mistakes. You lose a lot of time that way, and you're more likely to collide with an obstacle. So as long as you're relatively maintaining your speed, okay. I think it pays to try and drive a little safe. Get it? Oh no, wrong way. Oh, this isn't the right way to go. Oh. Where is it? There it is. The law egg, or whatever that is. Oh. No! The slime pit! Thank God you can recover. Like, if you use speed, you'll get health back. Can you imagine if you'd... you only get 3 hits the whole day. Oh. What? knew that delivering onions could get so dicey? I had it. I had it. This whole game, I think, is just a metaphor for my life. Yeah. Everything. I choose to imagine that when, like, Woogie crashes out, or, like, better yet, runs out of time, and his car just, like, some executive in a cushion office hits the kill switch because their temp worker isn't delivering fast enough, and his car erupts into flames. I like to imagine that Woogie silently reaches up a single tentacle onto the top of his car, grabs the onion, and just takes a big bite, weeping pathetically to himself, letting the tears flow. It's not even a good onion. The onions his company delivers are crap. They're all dried out and mealy. But, you know, nobody orders onions for the flavor on whatever this planet is. It's all smuggling. Like, why do you think a law firm wants an onion? Why do you think whatever that mysterious drop-off point in the parking lot wanted an onion? Oh my god. Oh, that's the worst. Okay, okay. Severe weather alert. A big nasty storm is rolling in from West Zobloz. I get the worst headache when the winds blow in from West Zobloz. All the clumps. The heck are the... Will I ever remember that the slime pit is wanted? Was that the last boss of Campanella? Or at least one of the not competitors, no, one of the characters in Quibble Race. I don't know. She's in another game. I missed my turn. I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, these puddles. I mean, the rain definitely taught me to drive safer, but at the same time, oh, the rain is incredibly obnoxious because of those puddles. They just appear. Oh, goodbye. No, you just sit there, Woogie. You just sit there. Let me take a sip of water. When are they going to put barricades around the slime pit? Where are our taxes going? Our taxes went to getting rid of the barricades around the slime pit. The people demand the slime pit. Okay, she is the final boss in Campanella. I was pretty sure she was. Oh. Oh, well, how did this happen? How did we get here? Oh. Oh, the fact that just, like, you just do it, oh, a whole 180. Be nice if they let me do a 360 sometime. An Xbox 360. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good enough. I like the ambiance. The nice rainy ambiance. It's almost relaxing in a way. It's like listening to the rain to fall asleep at night. Except it's listening to the rain to fall asleep at the wheel. Woogie. Woogie, no. Woogie, wake up. It's okay, Woogie. It was all just a bad dream. Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of time. 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 I'm having to drive too slow. Oh no. Kill switch. Oh man, if I had gotten that. Oh. I'm positive it's exactly the same as the rain sound in Ping Golf. Because a lot of sound effects... I made it to day 5! A lot of sound effects reoccur between UFO 50 games. I made it to day 5! Slam dunk! That's the best I've ever done. Can I do another run? You know, I say as if I'm not the one streaming. Please, sir, can I deliver another onion? Oh, I crave to give the onions to the people. Oh. I guess I'm asking for chat's consent in this matter because, I mean, you will have this song stuck in your head for a while. Oh no! Why? The slime pit is right in front of me when I gotta drive. That spot's my onion. Oh. Hang on. I mean, why eat a loss on day 1? Slime sound. The Mini and Max new item sound is the mortal end of stage sound. I knew I heard it somewhere else. I remember being struck with how, like, melancholy it sounded. Mini and Max so good. When I get around to my tier list, that's whatever like the not S tier is gonna be, is Mini and Max. That was a great game to get the cherry on. Egg, it's here! Another of my favorite billboards. I could have made extra deliveries, but I'm not going for the cherry, I just want to live. Have a good one, Kapotoko. Good luck with whatever you're doing early in the morning. The one parking space with a car and I drive into that one. That's just what parking on whatever this planet is like. Oh, come on. I need to be doing more 6 stunts. I mean, I did say that I have more success by driving carefully. Oh. But sometimes you gotta drift. Oh, that I need more practice. Oh, dead end. City planning here is awful. Who gave Woogie a license? I mean, why do I assume that he even has a license? Maybe nobody has a license on this planet. You know what? No, that was a good thing. I'm right next to my delivery spot. That was intentional. Oh, please, before I get shot by a UFO. Oh, sorry. Somebody was like chilling in the park and I ran them over. Almost there. Okay. Oops. Whoops. 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 Okay. UFO 50 songs with lyrics made up by streamers is my fave genre. Oh no. It's a good oh no, by the way. But I say oh no because don't get me started again. It's gonna be Hot Hot Sand 2.0. Is that my niche, making up lyrics to songs? Maybe it is. It's the kind of thing I start doing mostly when I'm losing my mind though. Ooh, sorry. Oh, that was a messy one. Nothing makes me feel quite as pathetic as hitting 2 obstacles in rapid succession. is Savage Sin Incorporated? I'm so curious. Oh boy. Dance. Hang on, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna want this time balloon. Okay, I missed it. I missed it. Oh god, what am I doing? Help me. Oh. There we go. Oh well, that was an objectively awful thing to do. The only thing that's gonna let me survive this is if I miraculously finish my last delivery in time. Maybe. Maybe Uncle Pepper. Where's Uncle Pepper? Across the slime pit. Oh, lucky. I forget immediately off the top of my head how many extra seconds you get for completing a single delivery. But your final delivery of the day will get you an extra 30, like that. However, I don't believe you get any more time for working overtime. So if you want extra points, oh, better hope you have some banked, or you get those crates. Hot fuel, as they flip the kill switch in my car. I wonder, does watching me play this, does it accurately give you a picture of how tricky it is to control? And I say this with affection. I like Onion Delivery. It's why I continue to injure myself, spiritually, emotionally, by playing Onion Delivery. But you may or may not have noticed it's quite tough, and it's hard to steer because it's so slippery. I don't know if that comes across. I should play Mooncat on stream, but I don't know where the last egg is, so I don't know if that would be a fruitful playthrough. I guess I could just show Mooncat briefly. Where is it? There it is. Oh, very kind of traffic to stop. Oh, thank goodness I'm right by HQ. You have no idea what the controls are from watching. I mean, the controls are very simple. But the physics are quite slippery. Like if you crash into something, you bonk and get turned around. And the rain is particularly tricky to contend with, because if you look at the ground, you'll see every once in a while a puddle will appear on the ground in front of me. And if I... Oh, I missed! If I hit a puddle, I just spin out completely. Which really slows you down. But the ambiance is nice. Oop. Whoops. 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 Salvaged it. This is nice. This is relaxing. Oh, that's not. But as good as that earworm of a main theme is, it's nice to get some variety. Ugh. Right in front of me. Here it is. Whoops. Whoops. I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, what is I was doing so well. Now there's slime beneath me. Oh. I can't get that crate. Oh, why? Stop. 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 Yes, good. This is the direction I want. Okay. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, no. 10 seconds. Oh, no. No, I'm not gonna make it back. I'm not gonna make it back. No. No. Kill switch. Oh. This is relaxing, Wookie says, emerging unscathed from the burning wreckage of another car. Oops. He goes through cars like... You know, I thought I had a simile. But I thought, what do you go through a lot of? What's something that you use a lot of in your day-to-day life? He goes through cars like I go through slices of sourdough bread. That's the best I got. In my defense, it was really good sourdough bread. I bought a fresh loaf from the grocery store. Had it with some avocado, some kosher salt. It was really good. Egg, it's here. No egg. No egg on my avocado toast. I'll take that. Oops. Whoops. This is my ASMR debut, I think. Oh, that's just like a big old brain. I just gently, softly get into car accidents in the rain. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Salvation. You know, I'm genuinely disappointed that the flaming wreckage did not slide into the slime pit. It's the only way that could have been better. ASMR vehicular violence. Well, this is punishment for me saying I appreciated the rain the first time I got it. Oh, this isn't the right way. I need to go this way. Because now the rain is just proving that it's the most miserable one to deal with. Ugh. But really, the lesson in learning the value of driving safe, well, kind of, cannot be understated. With safe, of course, being a relative term. Where are the meats? Where are the meats? Meats. Oops. Wiggy crashes cards like he gets a payout from the insurance company each time. Maybe he does. As a way to, like, stick it to his boss or something. Like, he's engineered it so it comes directly out of the company's pockets. And what does Woogie get out of this? Absolutely nothing. But it makes his bosses a little poorer. Oh. This is awful. My nose itches terribly. Uh-oh. And here comes the kill switch. No. Oh, my nose itches. I hate it when the side of my nose starts itching in the middle of a game. It's like you need to sneeze, but you can't quite. Blech. Maybe that's how he affords his quibble racing addiction. He makes bank on insurance fraud and then he blows it all on illegal chow racing. That's what it is. Has anybody modded chow racing with that kind of, like, back alley violence. Can I poison my opponent in Chao Karate? Also, did you see my favorite sign? The one that just says smell? Well, it's one of my favorite signs. There it is. Cherish it. I have no idea what it could possibly be advertising. Maybe some citizens of this planet do not possess olfactory organs, and this is trying to entice them to get the hot new cosmetic surgery that gives them a nose. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh, I did it again. Every time I forget the slime pit is south of that spot. Oh. I don't want to go to the slime refinery. No. Oh. I have difficulty looking at my streams, as I'm sure many streamers do. But I'm sure I must make some interesting noises in my journey to clear onion delivery. These two games paint Woogie as a creature addicted to high thrills but keeps crashing out due to his own recklessness and situations out of his control. He lives a very stagnant life, I think, and is deeply unhappy. Ergo, he craves enrichment. I made it to day 6? I didn't even notice. I was too busy waxing poetic. I made it to day 6. Man, it's the best I've done. I need to stream UFO 50 more often while I'm recovering from pulling a muscle in my neck. Clearly, it makes me... Give it up for day 6! Give it up! Oh, it's over. Hang on, I need to sip some water. Thanks! I think I'll swap games, so... why don't I go back to the library? And if there's anything folks here want to see, let me know. There may be certain caveats. Like for instance, Grimstone. That's a whole RPG. That's not happening. But... fresh water, doing a stretch. Ugh. Everybody who's watching, you should do a stretch too. Whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube, take a second, lift your hands above your head. Ugh, big stretch. Ugh. It's nice to be the BGM while folks get some work done. There's certain games I'd like to show off, but I would have to restart the games like Warp Tank, which I think I want to get the cherry at some point. You can see I have 74%. I have to go back and get some secrets in a bunch of the levels. What is my least favorite? Well, I've been thinking about it. So, I have 2 candidates in my mind for least favorite. One of them is combatants, and I've not spent a lot of time with combatants. As you can see, I've not even 15 minutes with it, so I don't know if that's a fair assessment, but it's very slow, and the AI seems very rudimentary. It's kind of like when I show it off, the evil red ants have taken your land, fight back and defend your queen. Haven't slayed a spider, slayed lots of spires, and Mr. Namadou created the vision for this highly innovative strategy game. So I'll show this one off a little. But it's very slow. Although I do like this world map. It reminds me really strongly of something. Like maybe Evo Search for Eden? Maybe. Like some game that has a vibe like this. Anyway, this is a very slow-paced game. We found an area with a lot of food, but there's a red queen and 2 workers already there. Fortunately, we have the element of surprise. Build up an army quickly and take them out. Good luck. I don't quite remember how to play this perfectly. What was my menu? Make... So, you gather peas to bring them to your queen, which then she makes more ants. I'm only directly controlling the one with the yellow circle beneath it. As you can see, their AI is not very good. They're following me. But they get stuck on walls a lot. They're very pokey. So basically the goal is you want to overwhelm the army and get rid of their queen. But the red ants are a lot stronger than you. And the best strategy I've found through the little bit I've played is to just make soldiers. However, you can make soldiers follow you and then they'll fire and sink. But they're very slow, and the red ants have, I think, like 1 or 2 more health than your units do. It's very pokey, and I wasn't having a good time playing it. Maybe if I spent more time with it, but apparently there are in-lore reasons for why this game is bad. Oh, no spoilers granted. I'm still discovering all those secrets, but that's really funny. So the other one I would say is my least fave is Pilot Quest. This one is very grindy. The Campanella has crashed. Fix it by harvesting resources and exploring the wild zone. I don't have the cherry. Leave Zolda with the Donka Donka idol. Use the clock features of the LX3 to generate resources even when the game is closed. It's kind of like an idle / passive game. But this one, it's not really interesting. I mean, this is another game featuring Pilot and the Campanella. He's very good at crashing the Campanella. It's a little bit Pikmin-like in that you're recovering your ship parts. And this is actually a kind of a new game plus mode. As you can see, I've already got a ton of resources in the corner. I'm missing just 1 more ship part, and then I need to make some fuel. But, I'll get to it. This reminds you if Pikmin was held back by being an idle game. Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem with this game, is that I don't find the gameplay loop very interesting. And even though, like, it's cool that, you know, in Universe, the LX used its internal clock capabilities to make this game work. I'm not gonna go into the wild area. There's an area up there where you fight monsters, and your time in the wild, your health in the wild area is based on the meat you can see in the upper left corner. That gives you more time to spend in the wild area. But if you hit an enemy, you lose time. And if you lose all your time, then you get kicked out and lose all the resources you've accumulated. It's not very much fun. The combat, if you want to call it that, is quite rudimentary. The best thing I can say about it is that the music is catchy for a while, and then you start getting sick of it. And that Isabelle, Pilot's sister and protagonist of Campanella 2, makes a cameo in it. That's it. If it was earlier in the pack, the thing is, you don't have to, like, there's no order holding you back. I'm playing it chronologically, but you can't actually sort games by, like, genre, or I think there's random too. So you can totally just play through stuff in a random order. I don't like that sun. I don't trust it. Well, the orangutans on the tire swing. That's cute. I love that Brontosaurus. I want it to look directly at the screen. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, who you calling, buddy? A Tactics is another one. If you're watching this, this is a Tactics. It's another one I've not really spent very much time with. As you can see, I need to, but it didn't click with me as immediately as some other games did. I'm gonna briefly show off. I'm not gonna play through it all the way. I'm gonna briefly show off Mooncat, Mooncat, my beloved. When I played through this collection initially, and I played in order, Barbuta really captured me with how opaque it was. And I found varying degrees of enrapturement with the games here. Like Mortal I thought was really, really clever. These two hurt me deeply in a fun way. But it wasn't until I got to Mooncat, that big sparkly anime eyes, and I kind of understood, oh, when people say, Kamige, godly game, this one, Mooncat, my beloved. Jump and dash through forests, caves, and mountains in search of the egg. Now, these are some peculiar looking controls. What does this mean when everything is moved? Well, we'll see. I haven't seen every level, as you can see. My best time just over half an hour, and I don't have the cherry, because I need to find all 3 eggs. Conceived as a spiritual sequel to Barbuta, Thorsten Petter spent nearly 2 years perfecting it. So I have 2 out of 3 eggs. You can see them on the bottom right of the title screen. I don't know how to get the 3rd egg yet. I haven't figured that out. But I'm not going to do a full run. I'm just going to show you Mooncat. So what is not obvious from watching this are the controls. The controls in Mooncat are extremely peculiar. Now, if you're just watching this, this looks like any other platform game. However, the controls in Mooncat, when I press A or B, I walk right. When I press any button on the directional pad, I walk left. If I hold down, say, A and press the directional pad, I jump. If I hold the directional pad and press A or B, I jump. And there's some more things you can do. Like that. I beat Mooncat before even realizing you could run. And now here we are. And I think this is about where I got the sparkly anime eyes in my mind. I thought, oh, now this is Podrat, this is special. I don't know if I'm the Mooncat. This game is how to describe it? Can one really describe Mooncat? Oh, dang it. I did that backwards. Heck, I ruined it. Your biggest obstacle in Mooncat is yourself. The controls are extremely tricky to get accustomed to. And most often what kills me is not the obstacles in the game. I really need... I've forgotten how to play. Oops. It's yourself. You must become Mooncat to beat Mooncat. I need to remember how to play Mooncat. Nuts. Can I get up there from that mushroom? Oh. Yeah, it's if Stanley Kubrick became a game designer instead of a film director, although hopefully with like less drama on set. Nope. Eyeballs. A lot of games in UFO 50 kind of like eyeballs. Uh-oh. there's frequently a recurring motif of eyeballs, which I'm strongly in favor of. Now hang on, I said I was just gonna show off a little bit of Mooncat. Maybe I can try and get to at least one more level type, so you can hear a little bit more of the music. Yeah, boy! I love finding secrets. It feels so good. Come at me, bird. Oh, heck. These mushrooms jump whenever you do. Which it took me a little bit to realize, embarrassingly. It's the one you found on accident your first time playing. Oh, you got it your first time playing. Gutsy. That would take some persistence. Oh. My first time playing Mooncat, it took me, I think, 42 minutes to finish it. And then when I got my second egg, my clear time was, we just saw it, I think it was 31 minutes. So I'm getting better. But there's still like a lot of secrets I haven't found. Oh, okay. Scary. Your hands got sore, so you gave up. Yeah, my hands were getting pretty sore the first time I beat it, too. It's... oh... that's embarrassing. It's tough. Like, again, it might not necessarily look it from watching, but the controls in this are very difficult to wrap your brain around. And they take a lot of getting used to. And so often, I wind up doing myself in. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. But I think that's part of UFO 50's charms, is that it doesn't necessarily give you a lot of information to work with, but then it feels very rewarding when you puzzle things out and you learn to master peculiar control schemes like this. Like, as I mentioned before, it wasn't until after I'd beaten the game the first time that I even realized you could run, that you could do this. Because as you saw, the controls only say move. That's it, figure it out. This character design is maximum little guy, isn't it? Yeah, the controls are weird, but they're intuitively weird. Oopsie. Shouldn't run. Walk, don't run into your nearest mushroom. Yeah, boy. Why go the long way? Wait, this is the path I wound up taking to get the second egg. I was kind of hoping I'd stumble across a different warp portal, but I haven't found one yet. This music is so good, though. Just the feeling of it. The same feeling of wonder and whimsy. And I like that those little creatures, like the one I just killed, are sort of stepping in time with the music. Oh, heck. I can't crush those little peppermint patty eyeballs, huh? Like, what a peculiar time signature this is. Isn't it captivating? Pilot's your favorite little guy out of this collection. That's a good choice, too. Reminds you of a peepee from item label. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Wee. generally UFO 50 has a lot of good little guys. Does Woogie count as a little guy? Is he too big for a little guy? Actually, I think it's a little sad to imagine any flavor of little guy having to, whoops, take part in the gig economy, so never mind. Ugh. Oh, I'm scared I'm gonna run into this little steppy fellow. I don't want to, they're cute. Woogie is a medium guy. That's, yeah, you know what? That feels right. In UFO 50 cart, he would be a medium weight racer. Mooncat obviously would be a little guy. I would main Mooncat for sure. I was thinking to myself a few days ago about Mario Kart and how I feel like I would perform a lot better on stream. Same eyeball. If I picked a character and stuck with it, as opposed to just, why did I do that? As opposed to just switching characters on a whim all the time. Because I definitely perform much better and more consistently when I unlock my true power by playing as a lightweight character. I've always made lightweights in Mario Kart games. They feel the most intuitive to me. So really, I'm handicapping myself in Mario Kart by playing as Morton. But I do it anyway because his noises make me laugh. It's totally worth it. Pick cow, the new meta will be cow. If the new meta isn't cow, I'm gonna be disappointed. Maybe Woogie is a heavyweight. I guess maybe it depends how big Woogie is compared to the other characters. I mean, working his job in the gig economy, like clearly he's dead inside. So that lack of soul, I think, would account for like a certain loss in mass, right? Links are allowed, yes. Although I'll probably open them for later. Just because I don't want to risk getting copyright claims on my stream. Nope. I have a hypothesis. No, wrong way. Wrong way, forehead. If it's F-Zero type heavyweight anyway, like Slippery, we'll see the Maury, how much F-Zero 99 have you played? Like, don't worry about it. But the Fire Stingray is actually not at all slippery. It actually controls quite well. It's the Golden Fox, which is the slippery biscuit. What is a slippery biscuit? I don't know. The slippery eel. That makes it sound like it's untrustworthy. Oh, I was right. There's a certain something that I've been picking up on with regards to secrets, but I'm not gonna say it because you should explore this game and its secrets for yourself if you can. There we go. Oh, GX physics. Okay. Oops. Oh no, wrong way. Totally different thing. Hello, Tenrose. Say Happy Easter. You know, I'd say I completely forgot that it's Easter, except I didn't have to work today. Because it's a holiday for us. Yeehaw. Oh, it's okay, the spider respawns. It genuinely took me way too long to cement in my head how the jumping works in this game, and I still flub it. Oh, sorry, I should not jumping. The bouncing in this game, how the bouncing works, and I still flub it frequently because I panic and I forget my button. But the direction you bounce off an enemy is based on the button you press to do a ground pound. Not that way. There we go. Sunday, yes. Monday, no. I wish. I was really hoping I get Monday off. But you know what? I'll still... Oh, hello. I'll still take an extra day. I'm so burnt out. Those are kind of cute little ghosts. I've never actually set up alert commands, but thank you. Maybe I should. Oh, goodbye. Mooncat IRL is a cool nail polish brand. What if this fellow is like just this is all an elaborate nail polish advertisement? That's the wrong way again. Maury, didn't you say you weren't gonna beat this guy? I know, but and I don't think I'm even gonna find the... I was hoping, oh, I'd get the last egg, but this is the exact... No, this isn't the same way I took to get the other egg, because this... That warp I just took, this is new to me. I think this is a new level. It's a new level to me. So to give some context for what I'm doing and why I walked into a pit. Oh. So I'm pressing A to go across, holding A, then pressing up. I just pick a directional button. Up. I'm holding A to go right, and then I'm gonna press A, and then I'm gonna to go right, and then I'm gonna press up to jump, and then I have to press A again so I bounce right, like that. I have to think carefully about what I'm doing. You can muscle memory it after a while, but sometimes I have to stop and think. So I'll panic and I'll do it wrong. Anything for you, Mooncat, my beloved. Okay. Oh. Oh. No, I thought he was gonna go lower. Oh. I mean, I guess since I've never been on this screen before, I feel like I need to commit. I need to commit. I should just run past these. Nope. Nope. Famous last words. I wonder what Mooncat is. If this is indeed Mooncat, I don't know. The game's certainly not going to tell me, and I don't want it to, really. But I like to think of this creature as Mooncat, and I would still main him in UFO Kart someday. Why isn't he playable in the Big Bell race? Well, he, she, they, it, cat, you know what I mean. Little guy, gender neutral. Mooncat is a video essayist. Is it pronounced the same? Since it's not spelled the same. Okay. There we go. Oh, boy, I was completely expecting to flub that. Yay. Mooncat is self-evident. I will hydrate. Thank you. Ugh. Whoops. Oh, that was... Oops, that was the wrong way. That was almost cool. Oh. Egg. Egg. Salmon Run all over again, baby. Salmon Run is eternal. So how's about that skeleton in the background, huh? So many games in this collection are filled with little details like that, and I love it. I absolutely love it. They're never explained. If anyone else here in chat, or who may listen to this recording in the future, is anyone else a fan of Divers? Any of my Divers fans present? Which is another game in this collection, for those unaware. I got really into Divers. I'm gonna be curious to find out what like the general consensus is in a lot of these games is, because I've not looked up anybody else playing them. Don't fall in the spikes, please. Great. I've been enjoying them in a... Come on, man. I've been enjoying them in a bubble. So I don't know what people tend to feel towards a lot of these games, and there's a lot I can imagine people bouncing off on. Oh, like that. And I'm curious if like the games that I really enjoy are well loved, or if they're not well liked. Like everybody agrees this is Kami game. This is a god game, right? Mooncat is S tier. Mooncat, in fact, is its own tier. And my personal ranking of these games, Mooncat is Mooncat. Unfortunately, Found Divers is one of the worst games, yet Divers I anticipated. That I bet this is one of the least popular games in the pack. But I really like Divers. I don't know what that says about me. Something about Divers just spoke to me. It reminded me of Etrian Odyssey, early game hell. So this style of entrance is the same style of entrance as featured in Barbuta. And there is in fact a screen in this game that is a replica of the title screen of Barbuta, but with a different palette for the background, but the design is the same. And also it doesn't say Barbuta at the top of the screen. That would be kind of weird, I think. Oh no! Ugh. Mooncat is what they meant by games or cinema. You get it. You understand. Can I break this? Yeah, okay. You know I don't want sound alerts, but you would love if I had a soundboard so I could play Heck command. I've thought about it sometimes for like a bit. If not like a one-off, just on extremely rare occasions, I would have a soundboard that has the Heg sound. I've thought about that in the past because out of a lot of the sounds that I've encountered during my streaming career on Twitch, that's one of my favorites. This game is so game, isn't it? Oh. Sparrow, what if the whole time you were stealthily the sequel to Mooncat? Mooncat, Moon Sparrow? You've evolved. The power of flight. I can't believe I didn't see it until now. What is my interpretation of Mooncat? You mean like what is Mooncat? The creature, the little guy? Oh boy, those are fast. I forgot you knock them down, they're really fast. Or do you mean the game itself? Oh, like what does Mooncat mean? What does Mooncat mean to you, chat? 500 words or less. I'll expect your essays on my desk by Monday. No, I'm just kidding. That's a holiday. Tuesday! Oh, whoopsie. The whole game, my perception of what is going on here. I feel like maybe the fetal creature we see at the very beginning is a different Mooncat, like a different member of the same species, perhaps a family of some sort. And the yellow one has gone missing or is otherwise vanished or been encased in an egg. Or maybe that's just a thing that Mooncats do. The eternal cycle of life and rebirth. And now this Mooncat is looking for that Mooncat. They've gone missing. That's my theory that I have decided upon just now. Can I? Yes, I can. There was a brief moment, fractionally, as I was already pressing the button, my brain thought to myself, I really hope you don't crash through those platforms when you ground pound. Oh. Uh-oh. Nope, we're okay. What about the rest of you, chat? Like, you know, oh. Essay joking aside, what do you think is going on here, from the little you've seen? In fact, you know, the less you've experienced of Mooncat, the better. Oh. I love those little fish. It's like a little consolation prize when you screw up and have to respawn. Seed sprouts big day out. That's really cute. It does look a lot like a bean sprout, doesn't it? Oh. Hang on, I need to stretch in my chair. There we go. Sentient bean tries to escape hostile planet to rejoin family. I believe in you, Mooncat. I still believe in you, Mooncat. Do I believe in myself? That's up for debate. No, I need uppies. Oh, not that way. There is something in the eggs of great importance, maybe a precursor of sorts. That's also kind of what I'm wondering. Like the whole cycle of death and rebirth. Something emerging from the egg. Maybe I'll find out whenever I get the third egg. But I don't think I'm gonna get the third egg. It's such a sad noise. Because unless I find another warp somewhere, I think I'm just gonna wind up fighting a boss I've already fought before. I've seen 2 different bosses at the end. This is the one that I saw first. Let's see how many tries this takes me. Uh-oh. So the hardest part of this by far is the controls. I mean, like, he can be tough to deal with, but really it's all about the controls. Uh-oh. No! Oh, I was doing so well. Oh. I have no recollection of how many hits it takes. How many hits it takes to get to the center of a jumping Tootsie Pop, so... 2... Like Echo, if Echo was a reverse mermaid. I was gonna say, speaking of retro games with unsettling undertones, but Echo doesn't have unsettling undertones. They're overtones, they're overt, they're sirens, they're blaring in your face. I've lost count. I stopped counting. Did I do it? Nope. No, you saw the little exclamation mark. I pressed the button. Ooh. Angie teddy bear. It does kind of look like a teddy bear, doesn't it? But with, like, pecs. Although, yeah, it's got like a hose coming out of the side of its head. It's weird stumbling on this thing. Most other creatures are either animals just surviving, or broken machines running autonomously. This thing is just openly hostile. Maybe this is how it shows its affection. Unfortunately, it doesn't realize that Mooncat is deathly allergic to contact with its skin. Nah? Yeah. I did it. Egg. There's nothing in the egg but slime and miasma. As the compound oozes down the sides of the egg, a thought arises. Could there be another? Congratulations. It's a slime. Hooray! That's Mooncat! Part of Mooncat. It's one egg. One egg of Mooncat. I'm still missing an egg. I'll find it someday. I need to search for more warps. I love Mooncat. Mooncat, my beloved. Oh, didn't I say I was just gonna show it off, and now, well, we did it. Have I done Party House on stream? Party House rules. I love Party House. As you can see, I have the cherry on Party House. Hooray! I'm just gonna take a second to top off my water bottle, folks in chat, but if folks have anything that they want to see, again, they want to vote on something, or I can just play some Party House, I don't know. But I'll be back in like a minute. Ah, c'est magnifique. I am hydrated. Whoa, whoa. I came back to the demo. Hello. Oh, and posture check. Hooray. Thank you. Ah, okay. Yeah, let's party. I wonder what the two-player versus is like. I don't think I've shown this one off on stream either. So this is... Oh, you know what? I forgot to read the description. Can you throw the best house party of the summer without getting busted? I know if I have shown this off on stream already, forgive me, because I can't remember. I've only streamed UFO 50 a couple times, and I have no recollection of what I've shown, except for Onion Delivery, Valgriss, Planet's Old Death, and Overbolt. Oh, and Quibble Race, of course. But I've played a lot of Party House. Many of the game's partygoers are based on our friends and family. Alright. Yippee, let's party. So this is a strategy game, and it took me a bit to kind of figure out how it worked. But so what we're going to do is I'm going to press A to open the door and let in a guest. Now this party is getting out of hand. If it gets out of hand on day one, I'm just going to reset. What does that mean? Maybe we'll find out. Oh no, the cops have shown up. So, what has happened is you can see these guests are trouble with the X by them. If you have 3 trouble guests show up, the cops get called. And your party is cut short and you get nothing. So, I like to just gun it on day one. And if the cops get called like that, you just reset, because it's no big loss, really. There we go, okay. So after successfully throwing a party, you get popularity and you get money based on the guests that show up. And then you spend that popularity and money on your party planning screen. I don't think it's really cheating, is it? I mean, I'm not going to reset on other days. You can't, but I feel like it's just a waste if you don't max out your spaces on day one, because you're gonna want as much popularity and money as possible. So you you use popularity to add guests to your Rolodex, and that determines who can show up at your front door. You always have this selection of people with you. So you got the old buddies, these are the old friends that give you 1 popularity. The rich pal that gives you money, that's how you make your house bigger and can fit more guests in. And then the wild buddies, they're trouble. And again, if you get 3 that show up, the cops get called. Your party gets ended early and you get nothing. Yeah, better to have popularity than copularity. Yeah, sometimes you just reset when the cops show up, you know, like real life. Scatter, hit the reset button. So let's see. I have money. I'm gonna expand my house. Now, I only have 3 popularity. That's not great. I kind of want to save up my popularity a little bit, but I want to reduce the risk of drawing a wild buddy. So I'm gonna buy an old friend. Expend my social clout. There we go. Party held. So every guest has their own unique effects. My fat head is kind of blocking at the corner. Sorry. It says +1 pop, but I'll tell you what they do. So the drivers will grab a specific guest. You can pull anyone from your Rolodex. The monkey is just a lot of popularity, but it's trouble. So again, 3 of those and your party ends. Security will let you kick somebody out, but they don't, like them and the driver, they don't give you any popularity or extra bonuses. So you have to take that into account. A ticket taker, you lose popularity for having them, but you do get money. A watchdog will let you check the next guest that's coming through, and you can send them away, so if it's somebody you don't want. The hippie will cancel out 1 trouble. I'm actually going to get one of those because they're very handy to have. And I'm going to take a watchdog because who doesn't like a dog at a party? We also have the rock star trouble, but they're money and popularity. We have the comedian. If your house is full, meaning every slot is filled up, you get +5 popularity. They're great to stack, but they take your money. We got the caterer. Popularity is great, but they take your money. Mr. Popular, I've not used him. He brings a guest, which is dangerous. Anyone can show up with them randomly, including someone who is trouble, and that can be disastrous. I've also found if you have 1 slot left for your house, and then you call in someone who brings a guest, the cops get called because, like, I don't know, fire hazard. Dancer is based on how many you have. Sorry, my fat head is in the way. You get popularity bonuses. Hang on. There, you can see. If you bring in 4 dancers, it's +16 popularity. But that's a lot of dancers you need for it to be worth it. We got the auctioneer for money. And now the alien is how we win the game. For 40 popularity, we can add an alien to our Rolodex. They don't do anything for us, but we need 4 in our party, in our house at once to win. That boiled monkey is freaking you out. I don't think I've ever taken the monkey. God, he does look boiled. I hope you all didn't mind my little explanation. I figured this would be more entertaining if you knew what I was doing. The idea of suddenly gaining an old friend is funny. I looked them up on, like, Facebook or something. No, this is a joke. I don't have Facebook. I'll never get Facebook. Don't get Facebook. I want the auctioneer because I want the money. But I'm going to take another dog in the interim. Dog good. There we go. I am so happy that you are enjoying the infodumps. Kindred spirits, can I say Sussmobile? I am reaching through cyberspace and shaking your hand enthusiastically. Same hat. Yeah, the goal is essentially helping the aliens invade, but they're cool aliens. They got little sunglasses and like corduroy jackets. They're cool. They don't cause trouble, so why wouldn't you want them? Anyway, party house rules. As soon as this game clicked, I got weirdly addicted to it. As you can see, I have the cherry on it. So each different scenario in this game is a different collection of guests, or many different guest types that you can encounter. And there's also an endless mode, which is how you get the cherry. You have to win, I think, like 5 scenarios consecutively. The comedian's really good if you can get a lot of them, for me, because I tend to play really gutsy. And I fill the house as much as possible. I'm a greedy slob. Ooh. I'm gonna keep the auctioneer. Ooh. Okay. I want that money. these are really nice to have just because being able to cancel out trouble is very useful, since you can then continue to pull from the Rolodex gacha. I don't play Genshin Impact, I play Party House. Like a lady of taste. No, no, this is a joke. If you're a Genshin enjoyer, please don't throw tomatoes at me. Do I want... Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully I don't go bankrupt. I don't actually know what happens if you don't have enough money to pay the people at your party. There we go. Good muns. I want another one of you too. I need those muns. Because the bigger house means more guests. Okay. Let's send them away. Boots. So if you see someone with the watchdog and you don't want them, you can kick them away and then draw from the next. So that was good for me, because I got 1 extra popularity. Gotta squeeze as much social clout as possible out of these clowns. The driver's not a bad one to get either, but I also need to start thinking about getting enough popularity to afford an alien. Because you only have 30 days total to throw the best party, and I'm down to 15. Huh, I didn't know about that. I didn't know there was any sort of crossover between the player bases of the two. That one's also a gacha game, yeah? I think? I've never actually played it. I don't know, oops, I don't know how much overlap there is between them mechanically. I'm gonna take... 'cause the medians are really good for the full house. If I could draw another comedian, it would be great. Nah, oh well. You like how the rich friends don't contribute anything except money. They kind of look like they'd show up wearing like too much perfume or cologne either. Like this guy especially, you could just tell he reeks of cologne. I mean, they're probably not fun to be around, but they bring the best booze, so whatever. I'm gonna take the driver. The driver is also convenient to have, Boot, when you're trying to win the scenario. When you finally have enough aliens, or whatever the victory characters are in your Rolodex to win the game. You can see the 4 stars beneath my time icon on the right there. So when I have 1 alien in-house during my party, I'll get a star there. I need to have 4 present before I can win the scenario. And I've had it before where I have enough of these fellas in the Rolodex to win, but I don't pull them from the door gacha in time before I run out of days in the scenario and I lose. So characters like the driver that can pull other guests are very useful. Uh-oh. I mean, the comedians are useless unless I keep going. Okay. Well, that is really frustrating. It's kind of annoying when on the... Well, I say kind of. I mean, it is annoying when the creators or something sort of, I guess, throw the loyal fans under the bus just to cater to what's most popular at the time. Feels like they're forgetting what made people enjoy that series in the first place, you know? I'm gonna pull... I want another comedian. I need that popularity so I can get another alien. Who is the character sitting at a table? Oh, the ticket taker. They'll give me 2 money when they show up, but I will lose 1 popularity. Well, they cost 1 popularity, just like how the comedian and the caterer will cost me $1. So I've used the ticket taker in the past, but I find they're not as efficient as other options. Like the auctioneer. I mean, yeah, they're cheaper than the auctioneer, but they take my popularity. Nobody likes having to pay money to go to a party. Boot. I also like, the more you expand your house, the music changes too. I kind of want the rock star, but also the fact that their trouble is... Because I want to maximize my polls to take advantage of the presence of comedians. But I really hope people don't mind me doing the info dump thing. Nah. What else do I got? I need that popularity. Oh, where's the other driver? There we go. Well, I'm glad. That's what I was hoping to do, by running through my thought process, making this a little more engaging to watch, since I'm rolling the dice, basically, and then menuing. I gotta make it fun, right? I can afford another alien. Is that, what, 3 now? No, 4. I have enough alien to win. No, I have to draw the aliens. Which I don't think I'm gonna do. There's no point in drawing an alien, because I need all 4 to win. One of them does nothing for me. What I'll do is get the auctioneer. More money means I can expand my house, meaning I have more slots for more guests. And also, maybe we can hear the music evolve again. There's, I think, 2 more levels to the music. I have gotten the maximum house size once, but I was only able to do it by setting up a custom game and giving myself a lot of characters that generate money. It's the only way I was able to do it. But there's a cute little Easter egg if you can pull it off. Oh, let's see. Alien. 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 Nope. Well, I've gotten all the drivers I can. Security isn't bad, because they would let me kick somebody out. So if I, I'm not getting the aliens or the drivers, but I pull security, I can kick out another guest and get another chance at rolling. There's one. Oh, let's save. See if I draw an alien organically. Oh yeah, I can just win. There we go. Alien. Party full, but action still available. I could just kick someone out of this world's hottest party just to be cruel, but I won't. I've ended the party. I've won. I threw the ultimate party. Wow. And that's house party. There you go. I didn't beat my record though. I tied with my record, but there we go. So you can see there's a bunch of different guest types. Look at that cute dog. I love that dog. I'm not gonna play extra scenarios, but you can see other guest types. That is a dinosaur. They are trouble. I believe they do nothing but cause trouble, and you need them to win, because they're one of the starred guests. The starred guests here are the unicorn and the ghostly grandma. And then the starred guests here are the dragon and the leprechaun. It is cool, isn't it? I think it's cool. Anyway, I love Party House. Party House rules. If you get UFO 50, play Party House. What time is it? I was gonna say, golly, it's late, which it is, but I did start an hour late. Which, again, thank you, folks, for letting me get away with that. I'm feeling so much better after letting the ibuprofen kick in. Ugh. Maybe I'll play a little bit more before I call it an evening, but what else would I want to play? Let's see. Maybe I'll try Seaside Drive. I've only played this one. How many times have I tried it? Twice. So I've only spent 20 minutes on it. I got to... Does it say what stage I got to? I was on the 4th stage. Yeah, I almost beat it. Which, you know what, isn't bad for only spending 20 minutes on this game, playing it twice. And it's not a genre I excel at. It's a shooter. Nothing's more relaxing than a nice long drive by the sea, complete with plenty of gunfire. Oh, I'm glad you didn't have to rush out of bed. This is great. The first game directed by artist Shane North, who also crafted the game's unique visual style. Oops, let's check out some art. Some aesthetic. If I can make it to the aesthetic, we'll see. Oh, real quick, so my controls, I can shoot sideways, upwards, and I can drift. So, I'll try and explain this while I'm driving, and I'll try not to get shot here. So that meter at the bottom is charged by me drifting, which I do by driving backwards by holding left. And by keeping the meter charged up, my shots will be more powerful. If I lose charge by spending too long without going backwards and drifting, I'll lose power. And then my other options, I can shoot side to side like this, or I can shoot up. With the position of my shots being based on where my vehicle is. But I'll try and be a little quiet and let you enjoy the ambiance, but also I should probably pay attention. I'm not great at shooters, but this one's really charming. I kind of want to reset, because you get a thing if you make it to the end without exploding. Oh well, I'm right at the end, so... Oh, I thought I was, never mind. If I remind you of Heavy Weapon, another game I gotta look up. Whoop. Something a little Kirby about this music. Like, not instrumentally, but, like, compositionally. I don't know why I'm fighting this blimp. I guess they just really hate convertibles. Maybe they don't like how flashy my car is. Boy, wouldn't it be awkward if I ran out of highway? Went sailing directly into the ocean. The bad ear blimp is tanking it. Oh, I'm very sad I lost a life there. Don't look. Don't look. Don't stop. Get it off the screen. Anyway, it's time for aesthetic. This, now granted, I've only seen stages 3 and 4 once. This is my worst stage. By far. I just tune out the projectiles. Yeah, hook this vaporwave into my veins. Cube. Whoa, nope, too many cube, too many cube, too many cube, whoa. Did you see that? Did you see those skills? Did you see that? Please tell me somebody saw that. Oh, don't look, don't look. Never mind, never mind. Dodge all those little bullets, those little cubes, like one big giant lemon of a cube. Absolutely not. Ooh. Too many shapes. Okay. Well, that's not bad. City Pop Highway. I want to do better than that. I really like the art style this game has. Like, it's like lineless pixels. Like, it's just a lot of bold colors without outlines. And I enjoy it. It really fits the bright, sunny vibe that I think they're going for. And I think the charge mechanic is cool, because it encourages you to keep moving. Whoa. There's something almost lyrical about this song. I don't know it well enough to make up lyrics on the fly. You're welcome, or I'm sorry. Whichever response makes you feel better. Ooh. Goodbye. Okay, you and me. Is there a boss in Contra like this? I feel like there's a boss in Contra like this. I've never played Contra. It was before my time. And I didn't know anybody who owned it. So I've never experienced Contra, but I've seen a little Contra. And I feel like there's a boss in Contra that looks like this, a little bit. I mean, it's not a blimp by a sunny seaside shore. Poor driver's getting bulldozed by this renegade sports car. I'm allowed to do it because my car is cooler. No lives lost, yay! No! Oh no! Oh, that's crushing. What? It got... it just got wedged in the corner. Oh, I feel like I just dropped something, like, between the couch and the wall, you know? Like, well, that's not coming back. That's just wedged now. Rip. F for fiscal irresponsibility. I'm not even looking where my vehicle is. I never know where you're supposed to look when you play games like this. I'm just kind of looking up and letting my eyes glaze over and hoping that it's enough. Oh boy. No, the cube. Was it the same cube that got me last time? I really wanted to do another Deathless run. It would have felt so cool, especially with a genre that I'm not well versed in. I definitely want to let folks see stages 3 and 4 if I can. There's a lot of charm in this game that you haven't seen yet. Some really fun enemy designs. Oh. You usually look about 1 inch above your sprite. What Touhou is a sports car? Where's her hitbox? Oh my gosh. I just remembered a thing to share with chat. While I was out for a walk earlier today, I heard a vehicle coming up the street behind me, and it was revving its engine alarmingly loud. And as it passes me, I realize its hood, the hood of the car is flipped up, and the driver actually stops, like comes to a stop in the middle of the road to reach a hand out the window to close the hood of the car. It was a little alarming to witness. It was quite alarming to witness. Thankfully there was only like one car that went around him, but still. This makes me think of like, what am I reminded of? The Sega Saturn logo? There's a certain whimsy, some of the designs in this game that remind me of Fantasy Zone a little bit. Even though it's just the whimsy that makes me think of Fantasy Zone and nothing else. Like the bright colors, the whimsy. Nothing else about it. Oh no! No, I couldn't buffer it away from me. Oh. The orb was too strong. Yay. There's a Touhou with a tank. I'll take it. What, Truck-kun from Resident Evil 4? Well, this didn't cause me as much trouble as Truck-kun from Resident Evil 4, which is a little sad to think about. There's no longer sunset. It is now time for Halloween. It's the witching hour. Oh, those are cute. Look at their face. Uh-oh, my eye's watering. Don't do that. Okay. I feel kind of bad. Oh, no I don't. I was gonna say, I feel bad shooting those ghosts. They're cute. One thing was kind of cute too. If it was a Pokemon, I would train it. I love cool rock types. Oh, my eyes watering again. Hang on. Oh, stop watering, please. Stone Tangela. I would train a rock type Tangela. I mean, there's something kind of Medusa-like about them. I feel like you could make that concept work. I mean, I already love Tangela and Tangrowth, and not always, but I've frequently had a cool rock of some sort on my Pokemon team. If I had a rock type, well, Tangela? I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Oh, I would enjoy that. Oh, these little dinosaur-like creatures are quite persistent. So what are these skulls? Oh boy. Like a rock-type Tangela with a single Cyclopean eye. Oh, man. I'll try one more time. Oh, look at my high score. I like that somebody up there is just hi. Who is that? Who is hi? Tank Touhou is Rika, who appears in Story of Eastern Wonderland, the second PC98 game. It reminds me, there was the 20th, I think, Touhou was announced a few days ago, yeah? Don't ask me what it's called, I absolutely don't remember. But there's another Touhou in the works, and that's all I know about it. I've never played a Touhou, I'm too intimidated. I don't think I'd have the patience. Even after my caramel epiphany about how, Danmaku aren't really about just being inherently good at the genre and just somehow having the in-depth skills. It's about memorization. I think? Actually, I'm not sure about Touhou. I don't know how much variability there is in their patterns. Maybe that one is more reflex. Yeah, I need the patience to memorize something is the thing. That's tricky, to want to stick with something until I have it figured out. I mean, not that I wouldn't do it, because there's definitely games that I've stuck with due to due to a fascination with them. Let me try one more time. um, but I don't know, Touhou might just be too much. Well, I can't say that. I've never played it. I'm intimidated. I'm intimidated by Touhou, but I respect it. That's true. You can listen to good music while you learn patience. Like what really intimidates me is the thought of, and I mean, granted, Touhou isn't unique in this. A lot of, especially older games, are like this. Games in UFO 50 are like this, where your lives are limited, and the only way you can practice difficult fights later in the game is by getting to them. There isn't a save system or anything, so every time you want to practice a difficult boss near the end, you're just gonna have to get good enough to make it there. So it's basically a series of memorizing enough of the game and getting further and further with each attempt, until you can play more and more of the game consistently. But that's a lot of time I would potentially have to invest into a game. And I don't always have the energy. Oh, I'm not gonna reset. I'm sad. And it's frustrating that I can't spend as much time on my hobbies like games as I want to. And particularly retro games, I would love to play, like, a lot of stuff that I missed out on growing up that was either before my time or that I never had a copy of. Like, even I was playing Chill Penguin's theme from Mega Man X before stream. I've never played Mega Man X. I didn't own it, and I didn't know anyone who did. So I've never played it, but it looks fun. And I've thought maybe it'd be fun to stream, but then I'm also a little intimidated about the thought of streaming it. Just because I know it's a difficult game, and I'm sure I could do it, but I feel like the people who are familiar with it would know it a lot better than me, of course, having probably grown up playing it. And it's not quite, but it reminds me a little bit of playing Metroid games in front of the panel of people who have been Metroid fans for much longer than I. Sweating, wringing my hands together. Am I playing good enough for you? Are you not entertained? I didn't know cave shooters were largely reflex. Because those I know of several of them, but I've not seen them in action before. Can I say that's a wonderful perk of streaming generally, that I can chat with people who can say things like cave shooter, and I know exactly what they're talking about. Like, I can't get that kind of interaction at my day job. I love that. This is maybe not the best game choice for wanting to have chats with chat, as now I have to focus on not exploding, not getting run over by a cube, which we've seen I do with maybe limited success. I shouldn't be harsh on myself. I'm definitely better at this game than I'm giving myself credit for. But because it's a genre I've rarely dabbled in the past, that it's intimidating. Not Touhou intimidating, but it's up there. Although UFO 50 has alleviated a lot of what I've found troublesome about the few shooters I've played in the past, whereas I have difficulty sort of parsing the projectiles alongside everything else. There's just too much visual noise. I kind of struggle when games have a lot of visual noise on the screen. But in these games, the projectiles, I think, are very easy to spot compared to everything else, and I've not struggled going, okay, wait, is this something I can touch? Is this safe? Do I need to dodge this? Is this blending into the backgrounds? You know what I mean? Somewhere there's a truck out there that was like carrying a bunch of giant bouncy balls that is like crashed out on I-95. Alright, Sega Saturn logo this time. I don't know if it's quite the Sega Saturn logo that it's reminding me of, but there's something that has a very similar shape. I gotta remember, I can stall the little orbs, but the big one, I can't knock away with my shots. I can just stall it. Come on. Yes! Was that Deathless? Did I do stage 2 Deathless? Yee! Okay, this time. Oh, this is a different layout. Try not to pathetically lose the coin again. Why wouldn't that have just been the way, huh? Yay! Now, if only I'd done stage 1 Deathless as well, I'd have 6 lives, 7 lives. How wonderful that would have been. I'll try and treasure the lives that I have. Ooh. Oh no. Scary. Scary for all the wrong reasons. I really hope I can make it to the end. The boss of this stage is fun. Now, it's fun in the sense... well, you'll see. I have zero recollection what it actually does, because I've only fought it once. This is the fate that all drivers can't escape. That's why I don't have a driver's license. I don't wanna spend my night shooting ghosts. Look how cute they are. Oh boy, I'm letting myself get boxed in. Okay, good, they left. They felt embarrassed and left. Embarrassed for me, I should say. No. Well, very kind of them to clear the screen. You know how in like Touhou you can use a bomb to clear the screen of bullets? That's me using my car as a bomb. Oh. Hi, Campanella. Oh. I really love that the the Campanella appears in so many of the games in this collection. I think it's cute. And so many of them like let you blow it up, or you find it crashed, which granted is its fate in basically any game it appears in. So yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, what if you need those bombs later? Hello. Oh. Uh-oh. Smash Bros. Has trained me for this. Boy, look at its face! I'm really sad I lost a single life to Stone Tangela. Tangela? Whatever. No, that's a boss. 1 lives lost. It's so sad. Okay, let's see if I can do it. 3 lives. I made it. I got here with no lives the first time, and I made it pretty far, I think. And I don't remember what killed me, but I'm sure it was pathetic. Ah, like that. That's a waste. I obliterated that orca. Through the power of my ineptitude. Oh, that was scary. Gotta remember they do that. I have angered the orcas. Maybe they're just always like that. I mean, look at the state of the world. Ugh, orcas have a lot to be angry about. Oh. Just because of all the jellyfish it would casually harass in the plaza while playing Splatoon. I just like the little noises they make when you blup into them. And blup is a word. Trust me. You know, since mammals, for the most part, are extinct in Splatoon's universe, are orcas extinct? Are whales extinct? Are dolphins extinct? I can't recall off the top of my head. I know I'm not counting the character orca from Splatoon 3 because it's not an orca. It is the false self. Oh, there's so many things happening. This is as far as I got before I died. I remember now what killed me. It was this thing. Maybe it was because I was slamming the screenshot button. To preserve the memory of Magic Shark. That was an easy dodge too. But I was so fixated on the majesty of Shark Wizard. Can I at least see the boss before I die pathetically? Oh, here it comes. What is it? I've never seen it. Help. Oh. Octopus? Taco! I think? Oh. Okay. How is this thing gonna kill me like a chump? I saw it coming. Did you hear my little intake of breath? That was the last boss. It was the last boss. The last boss. Well, I assume it was the last boss. Someday, hi, I will kick you from your gilded throne. And then, where will you be? You'll be low. That's where you'll be. Well, now I know what the last boss is. I feel more empowered to go back to it. What time is it? Do I want to play any more before bed? Is there anything else folks are interested in? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I had some recollection of like some mammalian sea creature being mentioned. I guess it was the Flipper Floppers idolizing dolphins. Hang on, more water. A moment. I'm trying to think of some like good arcadey ones that I've not shown off on stream that could be fun to show off for a lark. I did say at one point I'd show off Golfaria, but I don't know how interesting that would be to show off because I'm at like the end game, and also Golfaria I think you need to experience from the beginning to truly appreciate the suffering that is Golfaria. Mori, I mean, you beat Golfaria, clearly. You have the gold cartridge. Did you like Golfaria? I don't know. I don't know. 100% completion. Dear God, I'd need a map. Yeah, there's 2 golf games, and this is a golf RPG. I mean, I loaded it up, and I'm like, this game was made for me. It's cruel. Well, it's not cruel, but I made a face internally the whole time I played it. I think maybe before I go to bed tonight. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, no, I changed my mind. We've seen enough of that on stream. I'm gonna try, because now I've been flexing my shooter chops. I'm going to try Alphazar's hat. Now, I've cleared this one already, but I'm gonna do it A, because it's cute, and I think you should see it, but B, I nearly got the cherry. The cherry is beating it without using a continue, and I used 1. Alphazar is hailed as a great magician, but his captive animals are ready to strike back. So I was close. Often mistaken for a duck, the 2P protagonist is actually a pigeon, but we're not gonna get to play as him. That's okay, because I get to be a bunny rabbit. Ladies and gentlemen, the great magician Alphazar. Clap, 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 clap. Maybe we can break free if you can reach the saw? Is this a duck? Is this a pigeon? Come on, let's get out of here. I don't know why I said is this a pigeon out loud, because that was patently what you were referring to, and I ruined it, and I'm sorry. We need to go to the Grand Palace to free our other friends. Ha ha ha! Let's see how far you make it with my goons after you. Not the goons. Oh, hello, Susie. How are you? So this one I like. It's very, as I compare a game, and I do feel it's reductive to compare games to other games, but a lot of games in UFO 50 I think are homages to sort of a specific genre convention set out by other games. And this one in particular I think is very Pocky and Rocky. I've never played Pocky and Rocky, but when I saw it I thought, oh, cute animals. And this style of gameplay, the way she's moving around, and the way the screen is scrolling, it's very Pocky and Rocky. Oh right, I forgot those vanish. Now I gotta remember what all the power-ups do. So by collecting these symbols, you can see those cards on the left. And by getting 3 of them, you'll get power-up. Now by getting 3 of the same symbol, you'll get a stronger power-up. This one isn't really that great, but whenever I do my little dodge, I'll drop bombs behind me. I feel like I've already missed a secret because I'm yammering, but whatever. Let's see. You can get a lesser version of an item if you get 2 of the same symbol and then 1 of a different symbol. But if you can, I think it's more worth it just to get the trifecta. I'm trying to remember. I found a couple secrets in this game, but I don't remember where they are. It's been a while. I feel like I've definitely missed one, but whatever. Oh, bats. I think one reason I took to Alphazar's hat pretty quickly, even though I'm not really a shooter person. Not just because I get to be a little bunny rabbit, but the dodge. The dodge is fun for me. You can slickly dodge between bullets. 'Cause you get some iframes. So you can do some slick stuff if you're crafty. Is there... not here. I think I can also... yeah. Oh, I took a hit. You can fall in those pits. You're not, like, automatically prevented from falling in. Option! If you've played Gradius, you know about options. Huh. They mimic my shots. one of the symbols heals you. I forget which one it is. Because again, I haven't played this in a hot minute. I think it's the purple one. Which have we even seen that one yet? I don't think so. There, this one, the Ankh. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. I lost my option. I lost my card, but that's fine. Oh. Ooh. I'm playing awful, but it is late. That's my excuse. One of the combos gives you a powered up shot. I don't remember which one it was. I want that one. Aha. What do those do? We'll find out if I can make it to the end of the stage. Sweet, sweet iframes. Boy, I gotta stop opening my mouth because that happens. I mean, it is late, but jeez. Oh, that's the shield. Oh, but this one's good. Extend more life. That's embarrassing. Definitely bedtime for me after this. Oh, man. Well, I will take solace in the fact that at least early on in stream, I was, I think, playing pretty well. I mean, I even beat Mooncat on stream. That's worthy of something. I don't know what, but something. Oh, that's right. The stars of the shield, I forgot. It's you know, I don't know how to say that out loud. I've never heard it said out loud. And now I'm scared of being wrong. Mimir. That's the stronger shot. There we go. The moons. Ymir. There we go. Alright, the bombs aren't that good. I gotta make it stick in my head what each one does again. Look at this creature. Gotta remember the timing to dodge stuff, too. I just noticed its name is Josie. Hello, Josie. I don't really know why I'm shooting in the eye, but I guess you were complicit in the enslavement of our animal friends. Ergo, you must die. Ooh. Should have rolled through that. There we go. That's a cute little victory pose. She looks so squishy. I do wish to play. So this is what these tickets are for. The controls for this are a little tough. So hopefully I can do it well. So this creature moves ahead automatically. And I steer by just tapping a direction once. Oh no. I was hoping that would vanish. So the mouths, which are terrible because they just appear, will kill you. And the little campanellas will kill you. Okay. But I got an extra life from that, so that's good. I mean, I'm glad I at least made it to stage 2. It'll just completely let you do that. And also, there's very few opportunities to get power-ups in this stage. This train, one of your few opportunities. Better hope it drops something good. At least the music's good. Of course, I say hope it drops something good, but the bombs aren't really useful. It really just lets you do that. Why does the roof of this train not have safety rails? Do they not anticipate little bunny rabbits running amok on top? I definitely gotta be Miss Snorri after this, whoa. And yes, you can fall off the other side, as I found killing these creatures and then trying to get the power-ups they drop, only to discover the power-ups are too close to the edge of the train, and subsequently falling into the abyss. Miss Snorri is way better. I mean, I don't want to snore, though, if I can avoid it. Oh. Spicy. I'm still hanging in there. Hanging by a thread, you know, until I throw myself off the side of the train like an idiot again. Good enough. They're very wintry, huh? I really don't trust those clown things. I mean, just look at them. Look at them. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. I can't believe this game about, like, a magician and everything is filled with clowns. Of course, the biggest clown of all is me. We all know this. Whoop. Whoop. Oh boy. Getting extras of, like, the shots or the extend will not improve my shot power or extend my life bar further, incidentally. Although if I get all the onks again, I can restore my health if I lose some. I wish I could remember where all the tickets were to get the bonus stages. Better become Miss Snorri before I become Miss Moribund. Oh heck! But I've already been Buns. Look at my player character. Uh-oh. Oh. You know what? That's honestly the most fitting way I could have gotten a game over, is by walking into a pit. So as you can see, you can continue. but now on the bottom right there was a skull showing that you have used to continue. I should for sure get to bed. But thank you everyone for joining me for a later than usual stream. I had a great time hanging out with you all. Miss Moritz. No, I want to avoid that for sure. Thank you so much, all. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Hopefully, I can actually stream some Harvest Moon 64. I won't be so dead with my neck being all hecked up. I'll try not to sleep weird this time, huh? Meantime, I just noticed my model is frozen. Whatever. G Mori, close your mouth. You'll catch flies. I'm snoring. Anyway, stay safe, stay healthy, have an excellent weekend, and I will catch you next time. Good night!